Hello, this is Rochelle Agatha, and this is the course overview lecture for Business 100, which is the 8-week session. You're looking at my Blackboard page, and I teach a lot of classes. So what you want to do is go into Blackboard and select the section that you're in, which is the 95652. And then once you get in, there's going to be a lot of information, and things you need to keep in mind is this is an 8-week session, so you're going to be doing more than twice the amount of work that my 16-week session does, because there's also that week of Thanksgiving holiday. So please keep that in mind. This is your Blackboard page, and if you're taking this class, it is assumed that you understand it's totally online and that you know how to use Blackboard. So if you do not know how to use Blackboard, you need to go to the links that are in my web links tab here and make sure you understand Blackboard. So assuming that, you'll always come into the announcement page, and here's the announcement that says that the first day email was sent out, which is what you're following on how you got here. This course will use Blackboard and my website and my BizLab. This lecture is going to go over Blackboard and my website, and then my BizLab lecture will go over my BizLab. The first thing I want you to do is go to the syllabus and calendar tab and download each of them. So when you click on them, they're PDFs, and you can print it out. I do a lot of stuff in color so that it helps when you're going through it, and I just want to walk through this real quick. This is the information about the course. It is totally online, as I mentioned. Here is my email, and here is my website. Please keep this handy so that you know where to find me. This is the email that I answer emails from. The course description is listed here, and I know you all know how to read, so I'm going to let you go through it. It's really important that you understand this is an online environment. It is not self-paced. It is driven by a course calendar, which I'm going to go over in a moment. So there's things to do every single week. Online class reality. What you need to understand when you're reading this is that there is something due every week, and it's important that when you're in an online class that your method of communication to me is email. So I send out weekly emails, and you will be responding to me via email. It is really important that when you email me that you follow my instructions about what to do. So in the email subject line, I want you to put the course name and number, which is the Business 100 95652. And then in the body of the email, I want you to put your full name and your student ID. That way I can find you really quick. I can find you anytime with my smartphone without having to go into each course and look you up. So it's really important. You must be technologically proficient to take an online class, and keep in mind there are no class discussions. So that is one of the drawbacks of online, but you don't have your peer-to-peer communication. Here's the discussion about Blackboard and my BizLab and my website, which we're going to go to in a moment. The course details are listed here. Here's the section. Here's the dates. This course ID you're going to need for my BizLab, so make sure that you print this document out and hang on to it. This is the book. You don't need the hard book. You can buy the Access and the ebook directly from Pearson, which I go over in the My BizLab lecture. It's up to you. The bookstore sells it as a bundle. That's what the cover looks like if you're buying that. It is a relatively new book. You need a computer with strong internet access, email, and you don't necessarily need Word and Excel, but there is a point where you're going to type some stuff for me and attach. So it's always good to have Microsoft Office. Other course requirements is you need that course ID and you need the My BizLab. You have to have the My BizLab. There's no way around it. Here's the course objectives and student learning outcomes. I want to make sure you read these because this is what you'll be tested on at the end of the course in what I call the slow exam. Course content and grading. Your method of instruction is you're going to be listening to lectures from the book in My BizLab. Some lectures will be like this, listening to me, and you're going to read out of your book. It is important you follow the academic integrity of the college, so please read that. That's your responsibility. Here are your courses, course grading. You're going to have My BizLab assignments, exams in the slow, and then other, which are participation and attendance. It's something I make you do every week just to keep you motivated and to make sure you're in class, because I have to prove that you attend my class every week. Please make sure you follow the attendance and withdrawal rules. I'll go over the first assignment in a moment. The exams can't be made up. Check the calendar carefully, and here's all your important college dates that you need to keep in mind. I don't like to give incompletes, so I prefer you not ask me for one. And then I have my other instructor policies, which are, if you email me, give me 24 hours to respond, except on holidays and weekends. I typically do answer on weekends, but I don't guarantee it. And be respectful in your emails. And if you need any of the disability accommodation, the library resources, or the college support services, I have them listed here. Here's the link to the distance education information at the college. Please make sure you don't plagiarize anything. When you start writing for me, I'm going to be checking it like any class does, so don't even get yourself in the middle of that. And really most important, now that we're over the hard stuff, is just send me an email if you're lost, and don't wait till the last minute or after the fact, after a due date, and I'll help you get on track. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is download that course calendar, because it's a really important document. It is also color coordinated, so I would print this one out. It has the weeks down the side, the week number, the week date, the assignment, and then the participation and attendance is in blue, the My Biz Lab is in green, the due dates are in purple, and the exams are in yellow. So it's pretty easy to follow. Please note, you have to do 3 chapters a week. There's just no way around this in an 8-week course. So the first week you're going to do the overview lectures and 1 chapter, and then you're going to move right on. So it's important. You're going to have to spend probably 10 hours a week doing homework, and that is just kind of life. You have 1 Thanksgiving break, and then you come back. You have 2 exams, 1 right in the middle and 1 at the end, and a little slow exam. Everything is due by 11 o'clock if you read the tiny print. Everything's due by 11 p.m. On the due date. Things are open on a Monday and they're returned on a Monday, and the exams are open for a period of time. You can see that they're open for a period of time. You get to pick the date and during that time frame. Okay, let's go back to Blackboard. So we've covered the syllabus and calendar. When I send out weekly emails, I will also post them in course documents in case you didn't get it. Go here first and just see maybe your email didn't get to you. It is really important that you know what email Blackboard has listed for you. So go into your Blackboard settings, check your user account, and look at that email. It might be some old Yahoo thing you stuck in there when you first registered with the college. That is the only email I can use. There's no way around it. So check your settings. So every week you'll see the email I send out posted here. You're going to do your participation and attendance assignments in that section, and you're doing one right now. You're listening to the course overview. When you're done with this one, you're going to click on it and you're going to answer the questions. You're going to see the questions right here, and you're going to answer them in the assignment submission area. So you're going to write a submission. See right here it says text submission. You're going to open that and you're going to write. You're not going to attach a document unless I tell you to, and you're not going to copy and paste because it brings over all the weird formatting from wherever you typed it. You're just going to come right in here and type the answers to any questions I give you or the summary of what I ask you. You're going to type it right in here and you're going to hit submit. Once again, I'm going to say it again. You're going to type it in the assignment submission space. You are not going to type it in the comment space. And then you're going to hit submit. You're going to do that for all of them. There's one for every chapter every week, and that's how you get your little weekly participation and attendance points. The My Biz Lab I'll go over in the next lecture, and there's some things inside of here I'll be going over. There's some web links. Your My Grades is where you check your grades. And your discussion board is there. However, it's just for peer-to-peer information. I don't check it, and I don't post or make you post. So be respectful if you're using discussion board. Do not email the entire class. That is against my policy when you read the syllabus. If you need to get a hold of me, you email me. If you want to talk to your peers, you go in discussion board, and there's a general post there, and you can ask questions. Do not post answers to anything. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is I give you a link to my website in numerous documents, and this is what it looks like. If you've taken previous classes from me, make sure you're looking at my new purple website because my old one was red, and you might have it cached in your computer. So here's in Miramar, there's the Business 100, and it brings up this class, and there's going to be lectures in the middle of the page down below. So you're going to be looking at anything. Right now, I haven't posted this lecture yet because I'm creating it, but it'll be at the front here. And if your lectures are different, I'll put the number of the section in it. So that's where you're going to see a couple lectures from me, and there's some other information on here. And that's it for the course overview lecture. So download the syllabus, download the calendar, read them both, go over them, and then answer the PACH and move on to the My Biz Lab overview lecture. If you have any questions, send me an email. Thanks.